Sending you an invite now, Trip. All right, folks, we are back live in Call of the Wild. Oh, you're not online yet, bro. Oh, there you are. There you are. I see you. All right, game invite sent. By the way, this is Silver Ridge Peaks. I wanted you to see it. I think you're really going to like it. Once you come in, I'll make it daylight so that you can actually see it. But I'm curious where. I think it'll spawn you at the very first point at the cabin. And I hope. Yeah, I hope that you see the two coyotes that are right there at that. I don't know if it does that for everybody or if that was just my luck when the first time I ever came in this game. Cool, it says you joined. Oh yeah, you're clear down there. Now look north and use your binoculars and see, did anything make a noise or flee? Yeah, but it should still be making the parentheses, like, and you can spot what that was, and it'll say coyote fleeing. There were two of them right there the first time I ever spawned in here. All right, well, I'm going to make it daytime. Hang on. Unless you want to try to shoot that bison. You got something with you big enough?
No, I got a 243.
All right, yeah, hold on. I'll make it daytime. You don't want to do that. You'll be tracking forever. Yeah, and he will. All right. Yeah, this is my favorite map, dude. This place is absolutely freaking beautiful.
Yeah, it looks like a nice road too.
Yep. Oh yeah, I discovered this whole map on my 4-wheeler, man, using those roads and paths. I've got that and the dogs turned on. As the host, you have the option to either allow dogs and allow 4-wheelers or not. So, but between just friends, what the heck was that?
I think I have to unlock that stuff first, right?
No, that's purchased DLC. So it's. Oh, that's a bear. I think they're black bear in here, but they might be brown bear.
Yeah, he's a black bear. He spawned them.
Okay. You're 2.23 miles, so it won't show me.
He's 280 yards from me. He's quite a ways.
Right. In my direction or a different one?
No, he is east of you.
Yeah. Okay, so towards you. When I said in my direction, I meant like between us.
I see antelope up there. They're 110 yards from me.
Ah, crap. All my tents are in the other map. I gotta grab a tent, because all of them are set up in the other map.
I try to get like 75 yards from an animal before I shoot him, because my gun's kind of small, and I don't want to get injured and have to travel for 500 miles. You know?
Yep. I don't blame you.
That bear is going toward the bison, so he's headed toward the east. Just kind of looking at the lay of the land here before I start out.
Alright, I don't need that anymore.
Yeah, this is a nice area.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
This was in Colorado?
Yeah, southern Colorado. The Southern Rockies. This is what I kept right. Oh, good grief.
This in Colorado?
Yeah. Can you not hear me?
I didn't hear you there. That's why I asked again.
Oh, okay. I just wondered if I cut out again. I was like, what in the heck?
I want to go to that deer lookout tower and get a look at the land.
Right on. Let's see. Oak collar. Oh no, I think my collar's in the other map. Oh no. No, that's not good. Not at all. I do have one tent left, thankfully.
See, my headset is surround sound, so like I hear sounds all around me.
Nice. Yeah, my speakers are surround, so I hear that too, just not in my directly in my ear. But I can tell. Let's see, where's my elk scent? There we go. So I got an elk collar and elk scent. I'm gonna tell you what, there's some really nice Rocky Mountain elk in here. One of the other maps has the Roosevelt elk. I think it's Leighton Lakes, but this one actually has the Rocky Mountain elk, the big ones. I've killed some monsters.
Yeah, you're 2 miles from me. We have the big elk around here.
In Philadelphia? Oh, cool. I do have my collar.
No,
Yeah.
this isn't Philadelphia. This is three hours away from Philadelphia.
Well, I meant Pennsylvania. I don't even know why I said Philadelphia.
Yeah, we're in the mountains. Philadelphia's like far south from us.
I need to adjust the in-game volume. That was incredibly
We're
low.
more like we're more like toward Lake Erie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember when I first knew the elk were here. We went to an elk area where the elk were, and there was a whole line of people along the road looking at the elk. And there was a guy standing along the road with a baby in his arms. I mean, a baby. It was just like less than 6 months old. And he had this baby in his arm, and there's this huge elk within arm's distance, and he had this baby in his arms, and he was trying to feed this elk an apple. This wild elk an apple. And
That's
there the
crazy.
elk was standing right there. I mean, it's within arm's reach with this baby in his arms. And I thought, man, what a crazy asshole, you know?
Yeah, no doubt. To even think that's a safe or okay thing, I'm surprised he didn't get charged with child endangerment. Like seriously.
Yeah, I mean, these animals are wild, you know. And
Yep.
there he was
And
trying to
they
feed
can
his
react
wild
very
animal.
aggressively too.
Oh yeah, I've seen them, antler a car, along the road, and it's like there he was standing there trying to feed this this wild elk an apple with his baby in his arms, and I thought, my gosh.
What a moron. Yeah, supposedly we have elk here too. They're in the hunting book, and I always laugh about it because I've never seen an elk, and up until a month or two ago, never heard an elk, and never heard of anybody killing an elk in this state. And I always laugh because I was like, why do they even put it in the manual? But I was delivering up in Wintergreen Mountain, which is one of the places they stocked them supposedly. And for the first time ever, dude, I heard an elk bugle while I was up on the top of that mountain. I was like, no frickin' way.
Just imagine a large, extra large horse with horns.
Yeah,
That's what they look like. I mean, actually, that's what they look like. And real sharp horns. I mean, the horns are like really sharp. I mean, just like as if somebody had taken a branch and sharpened it.
yeah, honed a point
I
on it.
mean,
Yeah, they honed.
yeah, yeah. It's like
Well, you
a
think of the
very
wolves.
intimidating animal.
wolves and coyotes that they have to fend off, let alone dominants fighting each other for mating. They have to have something pretty powerful. So, oh, there she is. There she is. I'm gonna shoot her. I was looking for that bear. I want a different site. Oh, oh, come on, site. Oh, did I have that ranged? Yes, I did actually. That should be good. I forgot to check the zeroing of the scope, but I had it on 164 and she was 180. So that's, oh yeah, she's down. I already see her.
Yeah, I have to stock everything here as soon as I get to a place where I can see what I can get.
Let me give you a helpful hint on that. Evidently, I knew I had unlocked the perk for zeroing scopes. You know, it's either under perks or skills. It's skills because it's or no, it is perks because it's called an active perk. And I thought once you unlocked it and selected it that it was active. But I kept seeing people streaming and it was showing like 164 yards, 328 yards on their zeroing down on the HUD, and I was like, why isn't mine showing that? So the other night I went investigating in the perks, and I clicked on it again and it said activate. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? So I've had it all this time and just didn't activate it because it's an active perk. So once I turn that on, now it gives me the zeroing, and on each weapon you have 3 stages, like a close, medium, and long range zeroing for each weapon. And it's not the same, obviously. Like pistols won't shoot as far as some of the rifles, and depending on which rifle it is, it won't shoot as far or shoots a lot farther than other rifles, etc.
I just gotta go to my perks.
Yep, and you'll find it. It's the one for zeroing weapons. Yep.
All right. Well,
You have to unlock other stuff to get to it.
yeah, I have muscle memory. I have one perk in there, but
Yeah, that's good.
I don't. Yeah, it's green, okay, but I don't have it.
Yeah, if it's a passive perk, it'll tell you when you click on it, active or passive perk. But if it's a passive perk and you're trying to use it, you press your F key while you're playing. Like if you're zooming with a scope, you press F, and it makes that passive perk the active one at the moment, if you will. Like I had the stealth ones for being quiet. It reduces your noise, and it works. When you press the F, it takes it down 1 notch on the bars of noise that you're making when you're walking.
Yeah, I can just zoom in and out so I can do it in my rifle right now.
Oh, I remember when I first got that, how nice that was. Because you only had the first stage of zoom, the lowest power. When you first, I forgot all about that, bro. But, yeah. That's what that Ox dude said to me. He's like, but man, I'm just a new player. He's like, my son's better. I said, Tripp's like that. He was only level 2 when he came in last night, and he ranked up at least twice.
Yeah, I'm level 4 now. I ranked up a little bit in the game today.
Oh, so I guess just once with us. I knew you did once, but
Yeah, I was almost level 4 last night when I left. I should be able to rank up in here because there's a lot of animals in here I can shoot.
oh yeah.
And last night I was kind of like looking around. It was
Do
all
you
I was doing in that map.
do you have the 270 unlocked yet?
No.
See, I have a feeling that you have to do a mission in Hirschfelden that unlocks that. It's after you shoot a fox or something like that in the field, or a pig maybe. It unlocks the 270 in the game for you.
Yeah. Yeah, this rifle is a good rifle as long as you're within less than 100 yards. You can kill stuff with it with pretty yards, I think you can kill it as long as you get a hard shot, you know?
Well,
But
I just want to give you an example. Oh, shoot. I got to put a tent down to do it. Hold on. It's like having a different class weapon. Like where the 243 is for class 2 to 6, the 270 will cover like 4 to 8 class. You know, so you'll be able to actually shoot bigger animals and have an effective kill.
yeah, I understand what you're saying. My dad used to hunt the 270.
Yeah, one of my bosses, one of my good friends used to also. He loved that. He used to hunt with a 243 also. That was his first rifle, and he gave it to his son as his first rifle.
Yeah, the 243 is almost the size of a 22 ball.
Well, it's bigger than that.
Little bit bigger.
It's bigger than an M16. M16's only .223, and that's
Yeah,
.243.
they're 270. Yeah,
Right.
they're in around. I know what size they are because my cousin used to hunt with a 243.
You ever seen a 280?
No.
Yeah, I think that was a custom rifle. I don't remember if he told me or if I ever asked him, but the same guy that had the 243 and 270 also had a 280, and he probably had it bored, you know, to that caliber, and then had to have special rounds made. I don't know, but he liked that 280 also, and I remember when he first got it from the Smith, and was like, man, you need to shoot this. So I came over and shot it at his farm, and I'm going to tell you what, that thing, man, out to 200 yards with iron sights, I could pluck a quarter over and over and over.
Yeah, I always hunted with the 30-06 with a 180 grain bullet. Whenever you hit something, it was down. Yeah, the 180 grain bullet had some wop behind it.
Yeah, I think my 308's like 185 or something. I forget what they are. But anyway, yeah, the 308's the same way. And I hunt with an old wood stock military rifle with iron sights. That thing is heavy as fart, man. But I'll tell you what, it'll flat lay a deer down where it stands when you fucking hit it.
The one I have, my grandfather brought back from the World War II, and it was actually a sniper rifle. He brought back with him, and it had in the barrel it was double spiral for distance.
Oh, yeah, 2 in 1 twist. I got you.
Yeah, so it had
Or, I
a
forget
lot
what
of
it is.
speed in the twist, and whenever you shoot something, you have to make sure there's no brushing away because
Right, it'll deflect.
it would explode. You know, the bullet would explode before it. So it had to be an open shot. Whenever you shoot something, you have to make sure it was in the open.
Yep.
Because it would never reach whatever you're shooting. But whenever I took it to get a scope on it, the guys at the rifle shop offered me $7,000 for the gun. They told me
Wow.
it was a very rare gun. The rifling, the barrel on the gun is made out of nickel steel. They told me that gun is a very rare gun, and
Yeah, because they're nickel.
if I ever wanted to sell it, that I would to take it to them because they want to put it in their collection. You know?
Yeah, I bet they do.
Yeah, that was like I said, it was a very rare. That, in fact, if you was to look up the model of it, it's like you can't even find it online.
That's wild. I know a couple rare gun sites and rare gun auction sites that you could probably at least find a record of one having passed through. I'm sure somebody else has had one over the years, but
It even says on stamp on it says 30 government on 6.
nice.
Yeah, it's very rare.
Was it a Springfield model?
No, it's the Winchester.
Oh wow, that is rare. Yeah, because Winchester was only and Remington were only in the bid for that for like I think one was 8 years and one was 11. I just watched the thing on that and where Springfield won the contract, but they had to hire. That's why Winchester and Remington made them for a while because they weren't able to fulfill. Like the government fucked Springfield. They negotiated a contract for so much money for so many rifles by so much time, and they signed the contract to everybody. And then the government, when we actually went to war, demanded it was almost twice the production, and they weren't set up to do that, man. So they had to like hire out some production to Winchester and Remington. But yeah, that whole documentary on that on the Springfield '03 and the Winchester and Remington models of it. I just watched the documentary probably within the last 2 or 3 months, I'd say. What is that? Man, it looks like a roof.
It didn't have a scope on it. It had round peak sights on it.
Yeah, that's what my. See, mine's a Spanish. It's called a FR8. It's a 308 bolt action, 5 rounds, top feed, like a 03.
Mine had it. It had top feed.
Yep.
Now you can take the plate off the bottom and put in the bottom feed.
Yeah, I think mine has that plate also on the bottom. I've never seen one in that configuration, though. Whoa, what is that?
It's got a steel butt plate on it for smashing people's heads in.
Same here. Same here.
It's a heavy son of a bitch.
Yeah,
At
that,
least 20 pounds.
I bet you that that's what this gun is modeled after because it looks like it's just a shorter version of a '03, but it's a Spanish. It's called a Fabrio something. Fabrio. I can't remember what it is. I could go get it. Oh, you know what? It's right fucking behind me. Hold on.
Yeah.
It's all right. Ain't nobody gonna shoot you. I can see the FR8, but I gotta get my flashlight to see the manufacturer.
Yeah,
Fabricade Arms. It's a La Coruna. It was made in 1954.
oh yeah.
Yep.
Well, whenever I went to the gun shop, I had them put the scope on it. It was a 4x25 with a rangefinder on it. Yeah, the scope was a Bushnell.
This would have to be drilled and tapped for scope mounts. It's not capable as is.
Yeah, that's what I had it do on it. They didn't want to do it, but I told them I wanted them to do it.
Yeah, my dad did that with his M1 also.
Yeah, they told me this will decrease the price. I said, well, I want it done, you know?
I just talked about that on my single player live stream earlier that my dad used to shoot competition both in the military and on the police force and both pistol and rifle. In the military, he used to go to Camp Perry up there at Lake Erie in Pennsylvania and shoot 1,000-yard open sight with, iron sight with a M1 Garand and had 2 towels worth of medals, both team and individual, of first and second places of years of doing that.
The last deer I shot was at 675 yards.
I think whoa, what is that?
Rangefinder.
We're going to see that stream. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I'm up here at the lookout tower. I wanted to check it out.
There's something that's not showing on the map, but I just spotted it. It's man-made. It's a wooden structure of some sort.
Maybe it's this lookout tower I'm at.
Nah, this is like it almost looks like when somebody tries to take logs and stack them vertically to berm up a hillside to keep it from eroding or collapsing. But I can't tell from as far. I was 712 yards from it, so.
Yeah, the edge of the map's right here.
I've scared several male mule deer. I haven't seen any of them yet. I forgot they were in here too. There's muleys in here, big ones. I don't know if 243 is good enough for that. I gotta check that.
Yeah, mule deer will take a 243 will take a mule deer.
They're a lot bigger than whitetail.
Yeah, I was in the last map I was in. They're a level 4, I think.
Oh, then yeah, you're definitely good. I thought they were like 5 or 6, which you would still be good for, but it's at the upper tier of that weapon. Man, this is an excellent duck hunting map too. I just found a pond with the sawgrass and cattails around it. I forgot about that. I love that about this map. They went in full detail like they do at Hirschfelden and Leighton Lakes with the marshland, around the pond. You got to watch that. And which one is it? Oh, it might be this one. Wait a minute. Let me check. There might be wolves in this, bro.
It says deployed hunting structures such as animal decoys, tents, and ground blinds will be returned for storage.
Yeah, because I'm the host. It won't save. Well, and plus you don't have the map anyway. Everything you discover, if and when you finally get this map, you'll have to redo.
I have this map.
Oh, Silver Ridge Peaks? You said you didn't earlier.
No. Whenever I bought that pack, it was in the pack.
Awesome, bro. It's
So
still,
I have.
yeah. You whatever you discover as far as observation towers and spawn cabins will stay, but everything else, like if you find flags and uh, hunting blinds, that will not remain when you go to your map.
Yeah, I bought the pack, so
There's a bear.
everything that is here.
That's another female. Already shot one female bear. I don't want another one.
So now I just gotta go someplace and start doing my little.
Man, that bear was 800 points. If you press your U key, I think that is, it shows your ping and the scores and all that stuff in multiplayer. Oh, there's a male. There's a male. Where you at, buddy? Oh, right there. Right there. Right there. Stop, 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 stop. You stop and I'll stop. I'm going to take the shot, Bo. Oh, my. Oh, I thought it laid him down, man. Don't you growl at me. No, I shot a male bear and the female up on the hill beside me was like, just like that, dude. I was like, don't you growl at me because I shot your mans.
That was her man.
Yeah, she mad. Here, you can have a cape and be super freaking mad. I don't care. I'm going to find him. That was a good hit. Oh, it's a campsite, man. There's a tent here, and it's like a little wooden lean-to. What I was seeing on the map. That's where I found this bear and shot him.
All right, we're gonna see what we're gonna go next here. There's a structure up here. What is that? An outpost. Oh yeah, we'll work that baby. Base waypoint there. I'm gonna start doing my little sneaky walk here.
Nice. Hey, here's a bear need zone right here. I need to mark it on my map. I also just scared another male mule deer. Brr. Stop growling at me, lady. I already shot him. It's over with. Get over it. You have to find a new man's. Oh, yeah, he's laying right there dead. Oh, man. I wish this was single player and we were in the... Oh, no, that's a feed zone. I thought that was my bear. Or is it my bear? Nope, that's
Yeah,
that's feed zone.
the second deer I shot today, it traveled quite a ways. It went like 800 yards before I found it, and yeah, it went quite a long ways actually.
Fart. So is this bear because he's only 75. I must not have zeroed in again. Daggone it, Dave. You got to remember to do that. Once you activate it, it actually matters, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another female warning me. I thought it was the male that I'm tracking at first. Yeah, he's still 75 to 100. That was a bad hit, y'all. Not good. Uh-oh. Where'd his track go? Disappeared on me. Oh, there it is. There, now he's 50 to 75. So he is going to go down, hopefully. Womp, 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 womp. Poor shot.
Yeah, along this road, most places is going to be a pretty long shot.
Yeah, like I said, it matters to zero your scope. Once you activate it, you got to do it. And I keep forgetting to do it because I haven't had it, and it's kind of new to me. Where did your blood go? Oh, there. I was like, man, he pooped 2 times in a row. There should 25 to 50. Good. Finally starting to go down. I'm tired. My legs are tired. Tired of running. My heart's about to beat out my chest. Oh, bighorn sheep running, mule deer snorting at me, and a wounded bear. Oh my! Gotta watch out for mountain lions in here too. I should have got my dog out to track him. Okay, 0 to 25. He should be up here soon. One can hope. Unless he stops bleeding like they do. Another need zone up here. Found some very fresh poop from him. Didn't smell very fresh to me. All right, dang rotten. Oh, did he stop bleeding? You better not have. Oh, nope, good. There he is. Finally. Now we get to see how poor of a shot I made and what I hit. Definitely not vital.
Yeah, whenever I got that packet, gave me the dogs too.
That's awesome. You should use them, especially the tracking one for now. Although, if you're going to bird hunting here, the female's good. Just flesh and skull. Wow, and that's his trophy, so I damaged the trophy. That's all right. He's only 200 points because of that. Eves.
There you go.
Yeah, but that sucks. Horrible shot. Horrible shot.
Well, it could be worse.
Yeah, he could have stopped bleeding and lost him or something, but
Yeah, I actually shot 3 bucks from last week. He come running
Yeah, I had a moose do that to me in my single player stream earlier, and the last wolf, the male number 6 hard of the pack that I murdered, he got away. He stopped bleeding also. Another bear growling. It's a female again. Get out of here, Huzzy.
I heard him coming. He was like snorting really, really bad, you know. And I figured he would go the other direction, but he come running right up on me. It was like, man, it's like right there he was. He was a really big buck, and I figured that he would be a good trophy, you know. And I just like turned around and shot, and I shot him right in the breast, and I knew that was a bad shot right away, you know. And I tracked him probably a mile, mile and a half, and he come up on a lake, and I lost his blood trail. I could see his tracks, but there was no more blood, you know.
I hate that.
So
Yeah, they go a certain distance. I forget if it's 500 yards or 800 yards or something, and then the game respawns them if they make it that far. Or if you're very close to it. That's why some people who hunt the edge of the map, some people consider that cheating because that's where the spawn points for animals are. And once they figure that out, they'll just set up a tent and hunt there. Well, the problem with that is if the deer runs out of the edge of the zone where you can't go, it just disappears and respawns and is healed. So you lost your kill anyway. But the game also figures out that you're doing that because I did it a couple times and it moves the animal spawn point to another corner on the map. It's like, they knew about that. But yeah, you don't want to shoot a deer too close to the edge of the map, man, because you could very easily lose it if it runs far enough before you can track it. I've lost a couple that way. And back before they made a patch and fixed it, I shot a deer that ran into a lake. And see, now any animal in the water floats towards you. If you just stand on the shore and look at it, it'll float right towards you. Or it'll float towards the direction you shot it from. So you might have to run a little bit to the beach, but it'll go to the edge of the water. I had deer that ran into the lake and they sank, and a bison, and you just lost it. You know, back when I first got the game, and then they made a patch that fixed that because everybody was complaining about that. Yeah, I lost a really nice red deer like that. I'm pretty sure it would have been my very first diamond ever.
yeah, I was tracking that buck, the last buck I was telling you about, and
My turn.
you could see where he was pretty close to dying, and he had fell in the lick a couple times, you know, because it was showing the impression where he fell. And once he got on the other side of the lake, he quit bleeding, and that's I couldn't find him no more, no more blood. Because it said subsurface impact.
Yeah, where they went through the water's edge and it leaves the.
So he must have fell a couple times going around that lake.
It's just their tracks going through the mud, is what that means. It's below the surface of the water, subsurface impact into the mud and rock.
Seen that big rock out in the middle of that field. I didn't know what it was at first.
Where did I put that tent? Oh, I just never equipped it. That's what it was.
No, them mountains are above the clouds.
Yeah, that's what I love about this map. There's places that are like that where it's totally like the top of the or peak of the mountain is obscured by the clouds rolling by it. I love that, man.
Yeah, this game looks like so lifelike, you know?
Yep, it really does.
Whenever I had my computer, when I first started this
That
game,
ain't
my
no like that.
computer was running it at 120 FPS, and I turned it down to 60 because I didn't want my computer running crazy on it,
Yeah.
So I turned it down to 60.
Oops. I just switched my inventory around, and number 4 was my regular binoculars.
My television screen only
Is my mic working?
but my computer was running at 120
Rude.
FPS.
Can you hear me? Trip.
You don't need all that,
Hey, Trip.
I have another monitor that'll go at 240. Yeah, I can't hear you for some reason.
That is so weird.
I can hear you now. I don't know if it's your connection or my connection or what it is, but
Your ping's only 79 to me, so it shouldn't be that. That's a good ping.
yeah, it's not a bad thing at all.
Tartarus is usually like 170 to 220, somewhere around there. But he's in the Netherlands. That's still a good ping.
Yeah, it could be something with Discord.
Probably. Again, like last night, gonna crash or something. I've never seen that happen. Like all the servers I follow on there even had an exclamation point and were messed up. I saw that they had a page up that said that every server, after they implemented a update, is what they're saying. I bet they got cyber attacked and they don't want to admit that.
Yeah, it has to be something like that because, like I said, for them to all go down at the same time, yeah.
If you follow a guy on YouTube, he's called Monkey Works. And he's a former military also, man. That dude's he's like Speak the Truth, but I like him because he uses that program called Flight Tracker, and he shows like where they've been using drones doing what's called man in the middle, flying circles over cell phone towers, grabbing our data and shit. The government, that is. He's been covering that for over 3 years. I've been watching that guy, but he was talking about that also. He covers the cyber threats inboard and outboard, because don't get it twisted, we do hacking also. We hack Russia, China, Iran, all of that. We do, man, our military. And he's able to see through Bitdefender the inbound and outbound traffic, and where it's centralized in America and where it's centralized in the other country on the outbound. It's pretty wild the way he covers that. But yeah, he's real cool, man. Look him up sometime. He's called Monkey Works.
Not a name that I wouldn't forget, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's WERX. But as soon as you start typing or search for Monkey Works, it'll show up him, because he's like, I forget, I think he's well over 2 million subscribers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's, only people like you or me, right wing, not necessarily right wing, but more leaning to the right. Because I don't really call myself a Republican or anything either. I just line up with the ideology of the right way more than I do the left.
Well, you will know the truth about me. I have never, ever voted.
Bro, it matters. Believe it or not, every single vote matters, even if it's only to have a record that you voted, for the sake of like what happened in 2020, where you can't even talk about that and say the election was stolen. It was obvious it was in several states, but it's like you can't even say that, man. You'll go to fucking prison. That's how you know they're serious about stealing the shit, because they're not going to let you talk about it. I thought it was freedom of speech, motherfucker.
You know, and he's still wondering why people don't want him in office next year. You know, it's like, come on, really?
No, I want Trump in office.
Yeah, but I'm talking about Biden. He's wondering why people don't want him in office next year.
Yeah, man, that's
You know,
because he's a bumbling buffoon that poops his pants in front of the Pope and all kinds of just everywhere he goes, he makes an ass of us, man.
they didn't want you in the office to begin with. You know.
And he trips over air. It's like there was nothing there. What did you trip over, motherfucker? What the fuck? He's all the time falling. It just looks horrible on us. We are a laughing stock in the world where we used to be respected.
Yeah, I mean, he's the one that's causing all this trouble in the world
I,
that's going on. But
in Bidenomics, man. I ain't never been so damn poor in my fucking life. Fuck your Bidenomics. Oops, I said that on stream, sorry. But it's the truth. That's why it sounds so harsh.
yeah, I bet you
Trust me, the truth does hurt.
pro Biden before he was pro Biden
No,
anymore.
yeah, I remember with Trump, dude, I was seeing like under $2 a gallon for gas. I have not seen that since the 80s when I had a Volkswagen Rabbit that got like 30 something miles to the gallon anyway. It was didn't matter to me then that gas was $1.50 or $1.70 a gallon. I got 2.5 weeks before I got to worry about it.
My car I have right now gets 50 miles a gallon.
Well, you got a hybrid.
No, I got a regular gas car.
Oh, I got a Subaru Crosstrek. It gets 33, which is twice what my Nissan Frontier 4x4 gets. It only gets 17.
I got a regular Chevy Spark.
Nice. I didn't know they actually got that kind of mileage. Well, I thought it was called a Spark because it is a hybrid.
No, it's not a hybrid. It's a regular gas car. There's no engine to it. It's just a regular car.
Oh, I know the Volt for sure is a Chevy Volt or Bolt, whatever it's called.
You know, everybody asks me if it's a hybrid. It's got a motor.
It kind of makes sense that you would think so. It's called a Spark, you know.
There's nothing else. Everybody asks me if it's got electric motor in it. I said no. It's just a regular gas motor. That's all.
Well, some of those I thought, you know, they were like when you first take off from a stoplight.
Cut out again, but I'm not sure.
I cut out again. Can you hear me now? Hello? Check. Check it. Check. It's working on my end. Microphone check. Microphone check. Microphone check. Microphone check. He can't hear me. He's telling color. And the story of Helen Keller. Oh, so you can hear me again. I was like, he can't hear me. He's Helen Keller. So then I started singing the Brady Bunch. Here's the story of Helen Keller.
You know what it sounds like whenever you like talk into a can?
Yep.
At the very end of your sentence, that's what it sounded like, and then it was like a long, you know?
That's so weird, man. It doesn't do that on my stream. Like, that's the whole reason I watch them back, and my audio works all the way through, so it's got to be something on your end. Ooh, check that lake out. Have I ever been southeast of here? Let me put a waypoint way. Oh, I don't think it can that far. Nope. Or maybe.
Yeah, it might be from the distance we are, you know, I don't know, it's hard to say. It might be my end too, because my ISP,
It's not even showing.
idiots.
Yeah, that sucks. Man, down towards you, it would be to your northeast. There is a huge. Can you hear me now? Trip. What the heck, y'all? He can't. You can't hear me again? Are you kidding me? What the fart? Howlin' color. Oh, so you do hear me again?
Is that humidifier running again?
A what?
Your humidifier.
No. Well, a minute ago I did, but not now. Man, you're getting lag or something. Anyway, to the northeast of you is a giant crater lake. Walk up over that hill northeast of you. It's not even showing on the map.
All right, well, as soon as I get 320 yards to my waypoint, I'll walk my way up there.
Unless that's that. But that would be off to the left. That's not that. Man, there's an eagle screaming. I'm so high on this mountain, there's an eagle screaming by me.
Well, actually, you're only about halfway up.
Oh, well, I'm still way high. I'm looking at the peaks of the one across from you.
I thought you had that thing running.
That ain't me. I ain't doing nothing, seriously.
You said you was high?
Oh. I didn't even catch that one. It was my blonde showing. I don't get it. You're Helen Keller and I'm some dumb blonde. Aren't we a pair?
Yeah, no, was blind, not deaf.
She was deaf, blind, and mute. She was also from Virginia, I believe, too. That's why I know a little bit more about her. I think we had a class field trip to the Helen Keller Museum or Memorial, something like that, in her home place. And you know where I live right now in Buckingham, right across the river from me is Schuyler, Virginia, where the Waltons were from and was filmed. There's Walton Mountain Museum over there. I mean, they were a real family. It wasn't the Waltons, but that's what their movie and show name was.
Really? There was no Waltons?
Well, the whole thing is that that's based on a real family from Schuyler. It's just that wasn't their name. So.
Santa Claus is not real too?
What's that?
Nothing.
Was what not real? Santa Claus? He is too. I'm telling my mom. Trip said Santa Claus isn't real. I did make sure that this was labeled not safe for kids. We don't want to be breaking any kids' hearts either.
I just asked, I didn't say.
He is too real. Oh man, that lake is cool. I'm on my way to it though. It's right up like east of you now. That thing is gigantic and it doesn't show on the map, dude. It just shows as like a dark, almost rectangular crater or something in the terrain. We're gonna fall down the mountain.
I think I can see it.
Virginian was defeated by gravity. Man, I almost died. That took more than half my health.
Is it below that real sharp high peak?
No, it's kind of diagonal from you off from it. What is that? Oh, a Merriam turkey call. Turkey, turkey, turkey. I'm trying to get where. Oh, that's right. You can't see my bookmarks. Daggone it. That was another thing. I don't know why they changed. When you were playing multiplayer with friends, especially, it used to be that you could mark a waypoint and your friends could see it. Now, what Tartarus does is now he runs the stream in a window so that, like, when I'm saying, oh, I wish you could see my waypoint, he looks at the stream. He's like, I do, from your stream, so he can tell where I'm looking. But anyway, I'm trying to see where you are in relation. I'm just coming back over the next hilltop. Where did you?
I'm down here over
Yeah, I see you. It's to your east through those pine trees. Shoot, man, it's probably, I don't even know how far. I'm gonna put a bookmark from.
it looks like it's probably looks like there's an open spot over there. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I just don't know why they're not showing it as a lake, like water on the map. Whoa, I'm gonna fall off the cliff again. Holy, I won't live through it the second time. We don't have enough health. We gotta find.
You got to rest to get your health, and you know how that works for me.
Well, yeah, it doesn't help you, but at least I can do it.
Yeah, at least you can do it. I have to die.
Oh man, I might have to die too. Oh no, here's the way to.
You come down a long ways. Holy heck.
Yeah, I found the pathway down too, is the cut up the mountain through the rocks. I think this is part of the single player progression. This little pass right here too. I've done all of it on this map already on LiveStream, all the single player stuff. I'm almost done with Yukon now. I've only got 3 missions left, unless they spawn something else. Is that a dead animal?
You probably fell down the mountain just like you did.
It's a rock. It just looked like it was giving me the wireframe of a dead animal.
He probably has the humidifier too.
Yeah. He must have got a hold of some of my lemonades. You thief! It stole my precious.
Was you in my backyard again?
You're right.
My backyard.
Actually, anybody that knows me will tell you, man, Dave is just going to share and give you a bud anyway of everything he grows, because I do. I don't grow it to sell it. I ain't trying to be the man and do something illegal, but I am generous. I always grow more than I'm going to be able to use, so I share with friends. But yeah, that's what everybody's like, you got any of that for sale? And I'm like, dude, I don't grow like that. I grow for me, I don't mind sharing and giving you a bud or 3. I'll give you a half quarter of it just because. But no, I ain't selling nothing.
Never tried it, and I don't think I ever will. I'm crazy enough already.
It don't really make you crazy. It just relaxes you, to be honest. A lot of veterans.
You don't know me.
Oh, I hear you. A lot of veterans, man. That's the thing in the past decade. That's part of what helped get it decriminalized. Is the VA was putting all the veterans with PTSD on these weird psychotropic, fucking man-made medicines, man. And they legalized it in a lot of states because the vets figured out that marijuana works even better and they don't have all those side effects. You take a pill that's supposed to treat one thing, but it causes 5 other things for you. That's ridiculous, man. But anyway, once they figured that out, they were like, well, we'll just do it illegally. So some states were like, no, you're veterans, you're a protected class, we're going to legalize it. Like Colorado and California were the first ones. So as much as I can't stand those places, it's the truth.
Well, whenever I had those strokes, my brain on the right side, most of it all died.
Well, man, I'm going to tell you what. Marijuana. What the? Oh, that was that turkey. I was like, what was that? It was something floating through the air, and it was also a weird color. I think that was a unique, like, piebald turkey. Anyway, marijuana produces 2 things. You have strains like what I smoke that produce THC, that give you a high or a body buzz, And then you have strains that grow what's called, I know you've heard of, CBD, which is the medicinal portion of marijuana. And there have been not only cancer patients, that's why you can not get orange kush for like the past 10 years. They figured out that orange kush literally cures a lot of cancers, man. And the government, and especially big pharma, because they're partnered, They don't want you to know that. Yeah, and I'm saying that on my stream. It'll probably get this stream thrown off YouTube, but it's the truth. And that's why, as a smoker, you can't ever find orange kush anymore because most of the people that grew it are growing it as CBD for the purpose of helping, cancer patients. And like people have used it for their dogs, man, the orange kush CBD, and it's cured tumors and stuff in their dogs. But anyway, also stroke and heart attack patients have used CBD and had wondrous results, man, and especially return of cognizance in the left or right side of brain. So you should at least, is your doctor mature and cool enough that you could at least talk to them about CBD?
I don't know.
I would,
I don't actually know my doctor well enough to see.
or just out of your own time when you have it, just do a search for CBD benefits for stroke patients, something like that, as a search, and you'll be quite surprised what you find. I'm serious, man, and that's God's medicine. He put that here for us.
I don't know actually if it would help me much because it's been over 2 years now since I've had the stroke.
I would at least research it. It couldn't hurt to read, even if you don't try it. It couldn't hurt to read about it. So.
Like I said, it's been over 2 years since I had the strokes. That side of my brain's been dead for 2 years.
Well, what is that? Oh, mule deer fleeing again, male. And I keep grabbing the night vision. What's that? A cabin?
I'm over here at the cabin. Yep. Yahoo! Can have a party now. Bring your kush.
I'm on my way too.
Let's see.
You're only a half mile from me now. I'm on my way to that crater lake though. I want to look at it. Ooh, what is that? Plains bison track. Yeah, I swear I think these European bison in Hirschfelden and the plains bison in here are way more aggressive than the plains bison in the Yukon map. I don't know if it's because it's so cold up there. They're just like packed up, as a survival thing, and because of the wolves, they got to protect each other. But here, like you said, you shoot them and they go aggressive. They'll turn around and charge you. It's like from 400 yards away. It's like, really? I mean, you're not hurt and trying to get away. You're actually like, oh, F that. I'm coming for you.
Yeah, I have an MN 1890 assembly line.
Nice. I think that's a 303, isn't it?
I don't know.
I would go, when you go to buy the ammo, it'll tell you. It should have told you on the description of it.
It says it is a combat-tested rifle that has left its mark on the page of history books across the world, weathered by over a century of use in the great hunting community to this day. The MN 1890 is bold action, reliable, perfected, capable of
Something I haven't found.
vast ranges, with a notoriety for deadly penetration.
Yep, it's the 303. I'm sure of it.
Swear by.
I think that's one of the only ones I didn't buy. It's free, to buy, but I don't have it yet. But that Lady Legend streamer that plays this game, dude, she's got like over 24 or 2,800 moose kills alone. That woman's like been doing this for years. Anyway, she hunts with that rifle a lot. She likes the 303, and it's like, I'm pretty sure that's what you just got.
Well, I have two of them. I have the assembly line and the defense line.
Well, you should only get one. I mean, it's the same rifle. It's just what finish is on it is all you do.
I'm gonna get this one. I'll have to get the ammo with it.
I was going to say, she does do that. She has 2 or maybe 3 of the 30-06s because that way, rather than reloading, she can just switch to 2 or 3, and have 5 more shots You know, rather than taking the time for the animation for reload. So that's
So
pretty smart.
I need the ammunition for it.
What I did was just buy the 308 semi-auto Zarza, which you should have now with that rifle pack, and it's a 5 round semi-automatic, so there is no, you know, it's pow 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 pow, and then reload, and that thing's devastating too. What the was that? Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that? I did not fart. I did not shart either. No, I did not. Something just made a inappropriate noise towards me. Oh, there's the mule deer. I think.
I see 243.
Dadgun it, man. I keep.
270s. I can get 270s.
Oh, good. So you can get the 270. I would compare that to the 303. Oh, no, those are turkeys. I thought it was mule deer way over there. Huh? Turkeys. Mule deer. Yeah, they look kind of like Dave. Till you zoom them with binoculars. Then they don't look nothing alike. There's the deer. Oh, those are pronghorn.
I see 300.
Oh, bro.
308.
I found. Oh, he's a 3.
338.
He's a 3. And they're level 4.
The
I think
338
that gun's.
Magnum is unlocked.
Yeah, that's the Lapua Magnum, dude. That's a powerful rifle.
The 380 Magnum is unlocked. There's 7.62 Magnum is unlocked.
Yeah, I would start getting all those bigger rifles, dude. You need that.
But I don't see the 308 or 303.
There's the turkeys flying again. That looks so weird, man, because their wings don't flap. It just looks like this blob flying through the air. That's how I know that other one was a unique one, because it was white and orange.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Don't you do. Oh, he took off. That's a unique one right there. My rifle is. Ah, stop grabbing the night vision. It's daytime, you dummy. There he is. No, the one beyond you, right there. Merriam Turkey. It says he's only a 2, but he's unique. Anyway, now I lost my pronghorn. Daggone it. They fooled me again.
What's the 223 polymer tip bullet?
That's. You want polymer tip, man, because they have better penetration than the.
Yeah, I got those, and I got 243 polymer tip bullets.
Yep. I use polymer in all the rifles.
But
All
I
right.
can't find a 303. Can't find a 303 bullet. I got a
Oh, that's a
308.
turkey. Daggone it. Well, maybe that comes with something special that she either bought or it unlocks it in a certain map. But she's got a 303, and I thought that's what the 1890 was. Well, what does the 1890 shoot?
Maybe they're 308s.
Well, if you go to compatible items, when you're selected on it, it'll tell you. Oh, there's the deer, so I did hit him. I'm looking for blood, and all of a sudden I look over, and there's like the white hologram of the deer that I shot. So, yeah, we got him all right. Oh, yeah, right here, vital organ hit. He didn't go anywhere, y'all. It looked like he took off. Oh, wait a minute. Wrong ammo. Improper ammo. He's a class. Oh, I used the 300 on him. Poor little guy.
It uses the 7.62 X54R soft point bullet.
Oh, that's the Russian load, the 7.62 by 54. So that's like a Mosin Nagant, basically. Yeah, that's a Mosin, man. That is a good rifle. In any game,
Class is 3 to 7.
like in Rust especially, people love grabbing the Mosin for a sniper rifle.
Yeah, it's good for bears. Looks like elk. Looks like wolves.
Yep. Yeah, 'cause it's way too big for coyote, so it'd be wolf.
Penetration 15.
That's not that good. Some of mine are like 20, and I think I have one that's 40 on penetration.
So I have to get 7.6254 54R. 5.4.
Oh, this way. Is there anything else I don't have? Maybe.
I can only get 20 of them.
Oh, 'cause of money?
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm almost to that point. I had over like 160 some $1,000, dude. And I'm down to like 13 or something like that. I was down to just a less than 7,000. I couldn't even build a hunting blind that I wanted to the other day. I was like, good grief, I need to kill some animals. And some good ones that pay like 1,100 and some dollars. And that's why I went back to doing single player, because those missions pay like 2,000, 2,500, 26.25. In other words, $2,625. Anyway, they pay good, man. And just for going to, hiking up a mountain, which was frustrating because it's hard to get to the peak of it. But I got $2,625 to hike there and take a picture of the view, literally, in Yukon. But you gotta do some other maps before it, or missions, before it unlocks that one for you. That's the very last mission of hers.
How do you change your rifle in the thing?
You go to storage. You go to storage and take out what's on the right side and put in, from the left list what you want to take, and then the ammo, and then whatever scopes or sights go with working on that weapon. And then when you come out of there, press escape and go to inventory, and then put them in the wheel. Shoo, what have you? Are you playing the hokey pokey, or some girl like enjoying that? You put this out, you put this in. Yeah.
Oh, I got the 270. Yes, it's in here. 270 Stradivarius.
See, what you want to do is try to carry something that'll cover everything. Like if you want to shoot birds or raccoons, you need something that's a class 1, like a 22, either pistol or rifle. And then you want a weapon that'll do like 2 to 5, and then one that does like 4 to 8, and then one that does 7 to 9, so that you have something for every class of animal. And eventually, when you can buy the large backpack, you can carry 29 pounds.
About 12 gauge.
Yeah, man.
I have a 12 gauge.
Well, once you unlock all 3 shells where you have birdshot, buckshot, and slug, that covers from 1 through 7, I think, on most animals. Yeah, the more you use it and get shotgun score for kills, the closer you get to unlocking the other shells for it. It'll tell you how many points you need. All right, I'm almost to that crater lake. I'm finally seeing it. Thought I lost it, because it doesn't show on the map, man. And once I shot that pronghorn, I lost my bearings. But I found it.
I got the 357 jacket and hollow point bullet too. So
Yeah, and Hirschfelden, before you even get the glow sights, the tritium sights for that, you have to shoot a fox from 72 yards or more, I think it is, away. And holy crap, with the iron sights, is that a hard mission, man. Especially make sure you do other missions and level up your aim and your steadiness and all that first. Because mine wasn't, and I was so shaky that it took me so many tries. And I was on the old video card that lagged so bad, it was like frame, frame, frame. It was horrible, dude. I had 1,100 hours in this game, and I'd only beaten like half of the missions. It's because I moved so slow in the game before I got the new video card. It was horrible. Then it was night and day difference, man. Now it's just the processor struggling to keep up, you know, because it's almost 10 years old, man.
Now I gotta put the scope on it.
Well, you got to find the one that works with it. And when you're in the wheel and you go to sights, when you click on the scope you want, if it works on the weapon will highlight on the wheel and you can drag it over to it. If it doesn't, it'll say no compatible items or something. Or no compatible weapons. I forget what it says. And that one might not take sights because it was a 1890. You know, it'd have to be drilled and tapped to take a scope. Like we were talking about with our weapons. Because well, no, you can put, do you have the M1 Garand, the M1 Ewaniak, or whatever they call it in here? That's a nice one. You know what the M1 Garand is. It's the 5-shot and then pling. It even makes that noise in here, but it'll take a scope. And it's 30-06.
It has the scope is highlighted whenever I click on compatible items.
That's weird. For that weapon? Man, am I ever going to get to this lake? I think it's like an illusion. You know, what do you call it? Damn. Not a hologram. What you see in the desert. A mirage. I'm seeing this crater lake from a distance, and it's not showing on the map because it's not really there. Nah, I see the water now down through the trees. I am still approaching it. It's a long way down. Like I said, it's a crater in the lake down, but it's a big lake, man. I can't believe they don't show it on the map. Like all the other water in here. It's probably a honey hole. Or else the walls are so steep, they knew that walking there and shooting animals there would be a mistake. Because they'll fall in the water and you'll fall in the water trying to get to the edge to collect it. Kind of looks like it's going to be like that when I get down here. One wall on the far side is steep cliff wall. Oh, it's outside of the hunting area. I just got to a point. That's why it's not showing. Oh, yeah, it does show on the map. It's down in the blacked out zone outside of the line I just crossed. That's why I wasn't seeing it. But I want to go there. No, man, it's really cool looking, dude. I'm telling you. I can't even get to the part where you do walk on flat beach. Or can you? No. Daggone it. Do not cross that line. But I want to. It tells you have 25 seconds, you know, to return to the spawn area, or I mean to the game area, or it respawns you at the nearest cabin. That sucks. When you don't get there quick enough back in the zone. And back when my video card was slow, that happened to me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to use it right now because I don't have a scope for it. And this area you're gonna need a scope.
Well, there's a lot of areas on this map that are wide open, man. and you'll find the elk there. I haven't seen an elk yet.
I heard one earlier.
See, I didn't. I'm seeing mule deer and bear and pronghorn, but and I heard a bighorn sheep, but I didn't actually see it. But it snorted at me and then ran. I've gotten some nice gold, big old rams in here, man. So did Tartarus.
Yeah, I'm just gonna just stick with this for right now and get some money so I can buy a scope for it. And
We'll try to shoot ones that say 3 or 4. 3 will be like very easy or easy, and 4 will be like the first hard, but it won't be very hard. That's usually 5 or 6.
yeah,
But if you see those, definitely try to get a vital on them too, because the higher class animal you shoot, the more points you get towards whatever weapon you're using and your XP.
let's see if I have any of
A road.
I can get some of those that better ammo once I get some money for it.
For the 357?
No, the
Uh,
43.
Oh, got you. Yeah, I wish you could do that in here too, like gift your friends in game money or lend them cash or whatever, exchange. It'd be cool if you could sell each other rifles and scopes, back and forth or trade for money. But they didn't think of that. Probably because there'd be a way to exploit it with the cheating people would be like stealing your weapons and money in the game.
Yeah.
But like 7 Days to Die has the trader and all that kind of stuff. If they had something like that in here, that'd be cool. They do in the new one, the Way of the Hunter or whatever. In a sense, you go to a lodge and buy weapons. You don't actually deal with the AI person, but at least that you don't yet. They might update it and make that. Who knows? If 7 Days to Die can do it with that corny ass game, I know that something that nice could do it. Have you seen any video play of The Way of the Hunter? You should check that out on YouTube. It makes this game look like dog crap for real. And it's more realistic on, they finally figured out what I was talking about herd management. They want you to take out the lesser deer there so that the bigger ones thrive. And you can actually see their horns getting bigger, in progression as you play over a month or so, man. I've watched some streamers. It's like, man, that's really cool that they included that. They finally figured it out, where this game has it backwards. They want you to shoot the high class animals, and that just leaves the junky ones, man. But that by shooting 3s and 4s golds here and silvers, that's what eventually spawns your diamonds and legends and great ones. So although they do it backwards, it has a benefit, by shooting the higher tier ones here. It spawns the legendary, great one, and fabled one. I don't have any of those. I have a legendary, a lot of legendaries: red deer, wolves, bear. But I don't have any great ones, or I shot at a great one red deer, and because I messed it up, it wasn't even a legendary, it wasn't even a gold, it was like a silver. I totally ruined that with that old video card. It was so choppy and laggy. And I was a newbie, like I couldn't believe they showed me that deer, at very low level rank. So I was still wobbly on shots, laggy with a video card. Everything was working against me. It was like 400 yards, and I didn't have the zeroing or really. I think I was using the 243, which isn't even big enough for a red deer. And I shot it twice, but they weren't good vital shots. So it ruined the trophy. It wasn't a great one. It wasn't even a legendary, and it wasn't even a gold. I think it was silver or bronze. But man, his rack is impressive. I'll give him that. It didn't change his rack. Where am I even going? Oh, I'm near you, dude. I'm very close to you. You're at that cabin, and I'm off to your left on the road, the big road. If you want, here, I'll spawn this cabin down southwest a little bit and put a tent up so you can spawn here and get the cabin. That way you've got it in your game, and you can just fan out and get the other stuff. Let me get away from the cabin because it'll say too close to the spawn point. Alright, tent's up. I got pronghorn by me.
I got horn here too, but my gun is.
Daggone it.
I can hear him. Snorting. Setting my gun up right now.
What time is it getting to be? I thought
You might hear the same pronghorn I do.
Nah, I'm kind of far from you now, but I've got a tent at the next spawn cabin southwest of you so that you have it when you go to play single player on yours. Then all you got to do is fan out from these You can spawn on any one of them and fan out and get the question marks. That you can see the observation tower from here, the next closest one. It's on a hill probably 400 or 500 yards.
Let me sneak out back here because that pronghorn is still making a bunch of noise out here.
Make sure you use your scent. That'll be nice for you also when you actually unlock the individual animal scents. You get some of those from doing the missions in Hirschfelden. There's an old guy in there that takes you on special hunts, and he's made like special formulas of pheromone sprays and stuff. You get the, I think, roe deer one, the hog one, for I keep wanting to say warthogs. They're not boar. For boar.
Yeah, this one here was a pronghorn making noise right behind the cabin here, so I don't know where he's at, but he was close.
Looks like a tennis court up there. Someone stole your net. Oh, bison. And I've got something big enough to kill you with. 230 to 310, so we need to go to 328. Uh-oh, here it comes. Aggressive. Oh yeah, you coming for me, big guy? Say hello to my little friend. Oh, I just passed a feed zone. Oh, I think he's about to go down.
I see a bunch of bison and an elk.
Yep, he just died. He just fell over right on stream with his tongue hanging out.
I see a pronghorn. There's a whole bunch of animals over here.
Hold on, I'm going to shoot this female too, because she's dumb enough to stay there. Oh, I did not say, or I guess I did say,
These guys are all too far away for me to shoot. They're halfway across the lake.
oh, she down. I got 2 bison down, a male and a female here. Those pay good in this map, bro.
These ones here are probably 300 yards. Give up it off this out and look
Black bear feeding zone here at my tent.
310 yards. I was right.
You will be so glad when you get to zeroing, man, and you can zero the bigger rifles to 328 and then hold on an animal that's what you just spotted. And man, it is perfectly accurate.
Yeah, I knew that one was at least 300 yards.
That's exactly what I just did with the 300 Magnum to this male and female bison.
Well, there's
Oh, there's a bunch running towards you.
a female.
Daggone these stupid night vision. Stop grabbing those.
There's a bunch of them here. There's a female, there's a male, there's another female, there's another female, there's another male, there's another male, and then there was an elk over here, and a pronghorn. Oh, there's a whole bunch of pronghorns.
Yeah, I got pronghorn over here too. Near my dead bison, I'm running towards to pick up. I don't even care.
There's 6 pronghorn over here. I'm walking towards you right now.
You could just spawn on my tent. That's why I put it up.
Yeah, but I was looking for this other pronghorn that was over here.
Oh, got you. I didn't know you were still looking for that.
Yeah, these might be the ones that was over here. They might have just ran over. They might have just gave up on making all the noise they were making and just ran that way.
It's possible. There's some females over here. I haven't seen a male yet, but I saw 2 females in the distance. They're still close to me, within a couple hundred yards.
I don't see a tent. I see your thing, but I don't see a tent.
Look towards the cabin that's near me that you don't have. Silver. What in the world?
I see a question mark, but I don't see a tent.
Yeah, that bison was $791.
Yeah, I don't see a tent. I see a question mark. I see you.
That's weird, man. There's literally a tent set up there. Hold on. As soon as I pick this female up, just a few yards from me. What the world was all the pronghorn warning, and it was a male. Shut up, pronghorn. I'm collecting my bison. But I'll spawn back on the tent, and then maybe you can spawn. You'll be able to see the tent. I don't know why you're not. Wow, that was a silver female. She was worth more points than the male. I'll have to keep that in mind. Yeah, once you can see the estimated trophy score when you spot an animal, also, that'll help you decide which one you want to shoot. All right, now do you see the tent where I'm currently standing?
I just see your purple dot.
On the map, zoom in.
Yep. I zoomed in the whole way, buddy.
What the world? All right, I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to take it out in this field and set it up. It might be too close to this spawn point, and like with Tartarus for me in Yukon, I could spawn on his tent, but not near that spawn point. And when I walked up to the spawn cabin, it was a wireframe and wouldn't let me take it. And that's because you have to complete that single player mission in single player before it'll let you take that cabin. So this might be like.
I don't see a spawn point close to you. The closest spawn point I see next to you is next to that there pond.
Yeah, there's a cabin here, so it's a mission. Now do you see my tent?
Nope.
Oh, come on. It's in the field set up, bro. Right beside me.
No, I don't see a.
It makes a little like arrow, you know. You can tell that it.
I know what it looks like, but there's nothing there, buddy. Unless you're standing right on it, and I don't see it underneath you.
All right, I'm backing up because I was standing right beside it. There now, I'm probably 30 yards, 40 yards from it.
I don't see it.
That is so weird, man. I wonder if you have
Like
to.
I said, I see the spawn the question mark spawn point right next to the water, but I don't see your tent.
Question mark spawn point right
It's
next.
probably well
Oh,
50
that's not a spawn point. That's a hunting blind. I can see all the lakes here. The only thing around them are hunting blinds, the ones you have
I
to build.
I see that, but I don't
You don't see a question mark like just to the left of where I'm standing.
nope.
Wow, there's a spawn. So you got to do something in single player for it's gonna let you do that here. All right,
Yeah.
I guess you can just walk down. You're not that.
Yeah, I'm gonna slowly hunt my way down to you.
Yep,
All right.
yep.
Because I got to get that anyway. Well, I can't get it. I don't have the money to get it, but I'm going to walk down there anyway so I can look and see what it looks like. You know, so.
Roger that. Whoa, is that an animal?
Maybe I can see something down here.
Oh my
Shoot it.
gosh.
Wait,
I'm
I
putting them
see a
away.
buffalo. I can't shoot it, but I
I'm
see
putting
it.
them away. I always have my. You know what? That's what I need to do. That's just what I need to do.
Right
Inventory.
here is a buffalo. He's alert. He's
There.
alive.
Because
So
I'm going to keep pressing for.
they're just they're just laying here. He's a nine. I don't have a gun to shoot him with, so I'm just gonna pass these guys up. There's a whole bunch of them here. Another one there. Another one there. These guys just run me over. I shot them, so I'm just gonna let them be. Hi guys, just passing through. You know,
Yeah, if they
using
start getting
using
aggressive,
his humidifier.
if
You
they
know,
start getting aggressive, you
yeah,
can
you
jump
guys
up
just
and down.
you gotta go down here.
Oh
Where
my
is he?
God, he can't hear me again.
I don't know. You stay over there, bighorns. There's a whole bunch of them.
In the
But
story, I'm a hurricane.
hey, yeah, Mr. Dave, he's the guy you want to talk to about that. You know, they're getting nervous and starting to rowl around over there. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm only about 20, 30 yards from you. See, last night when I shot that one, I was looking in the wrong place for the ability to shoot him. I was looking where it says 4 instead of where it says 9. You know?
Oh, you were looking at the difficulty instead of the animal rating.
Yeah. So I think I shot in the right spot, but it didn't penetrate the skin far enough to kill it.
Yep. I had to learn all that too. I was shooting them with the wrong stuff at the beginning until I figured all that out too. And I was like, oh. And then you realize how much more you got to do before you can even unlock those weapons. You're like, ow. But that's what gave me the motivation to do the single player. And some of it's fun, some of it's just annoying listening to their rambling on with their silly stories.
Yeah, I was at Sheila Lake and I quit because I had to go do a bunch of stuff. And there was a bunch of deer there, but you know, they were across the other side of the lake, and you know how long that takes. You know, you gotta wait. It was like, and there was a doe at each side of the lake, and there was no way I was gonna sneak up on them because the does were sitting there watching and waiting. And so either I had to wait for them to come to me or me to come to them, and then there was no way I was gonna get to them. They was gonna see me before I got to them. So I figured, well, I can't wait here any longer. I have to go get myself
Just a female.
I see your tent now from where I'm at.
That's fun.
I can see it. I can see it in my view. Or that's not a tent. It's a lean-to.
Oh, she dead. Right there. Just dropped a female black bear. She took about 3 steps and died.
Yeah.
She was.
Kill them.
Yeah, they're level 7, I think, or 6.
I killed 2 yesterday on the other server. Like one right behind the other. It wasn't even 5 minutes apart.
Were they sitting on their butt resting?
Nope.
That's
They was walking.
either sitting on their butt resting with their back towards you where you can shoot a lung from the backside, or when they're standing on their hind legs facing you, exposing their vitals. Those are the very best shots you can wait to take on these bears, man. So
They were walking. They were walking perpendicular to me. They was walking right beside me, actually, about 40 yards from me.
well, just like the one what I just did, I was walking along, spotting, and saw something in the woods and looked at it, and I found the resting zone by spotting her, and she was sitting on her butt. 700 points, nice. Anyway, with her back to me, man, and like I said, that is the perfect. You couldn't ask for a better shot.
Well, like I said, I'm the kind of guy that tries to get as close as I can before I take a shot.
Well, I was within 164 meters, and that's the middle setting on my rifle, so I calibrated it to that, and like I said, shot her right in the lung, and she stood up, took 3 steps, and then slid down the hill.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
3.
I like to try to get close to these bastards.
Well, yeah,
I
if I,
don't know why. It's just something with me. I don't know what it is.
I get in those moods too where I want to stalk stuff with my crossbow. I love doing that. Or the compound bow. I even have the recurve, the Hyundai or whatever that recurve is. Well, you can't hear me again? Well, they don't hear me though.
there's not a whole lot in me, but there's a little bit.
Yep. I'm just answering, not sure if you can even hear me. Do you hear me, Trip?
No, can't hear you.
Goofball.
That's not my fault.
It ain't my fault. I guarantee you, I'll go back and watch this stream, and everything I said will come through.
Yeah, that's because you're right there at the thing.
Yeah, but it's uploading to YouTube just like it's uploading to you. So how can it do it to there, but not to your ears? Got to be something on your side. Oh, she's close. Mule deer. Where you at? Oh, oh, I saw you briefly. Where you go? Oh, there you are. They're a level 6? Really? I'll take her. Just so her boyfriend knows what's up. Oh, yeah, okay. I thought I was zeroed too far. Nope, we were perfect. She's right there. Phew, I like this 300, man. All right. Here's a story of a dead doe mule deer. Her was minding her own business. Ninner died. Poor little thing. 175. Wait a minute, what? Improper ammo. Oh, there's 6, and this is 7 to 9. You mess up a ball of cornflakes there, boy. You'd mess up a ball of cornflakes. That wind is horrible that way. We didn't never link.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Had to drain the snake.
If you shook it more than twice, you're playing with it.
Well, anymore, as low as I am, it's only for peeing out of.
BA used to say that about if you shook it more than twice, you're playing with it. I was like, it's mine, and I'll play with it if I want to.
Don't worry about that. If I play with it, I pass out.
Have a heart attack, have another stroke. It's like, dang, I'm good. I'm the best sex I ever had. I'm kind of lonely as a person because I'm single, but I'm not lonely like I gotta have that, you know.
What are you gonna do? Go home and play with it? I said, well, I have to. Nobody else does.
Can't find nobody else to play with it. My video game joystick, that is, for the stream. My video game joystick. Yep. Talking about my Thrustmaster. That was perfect. And this is why it's not for safe for kids. Okay?
Yeah. Bring your kids in and cover their ears and cover their eyes.
Mommy, he said bleep. Where did you hear that? On the Yeah, on the Virginians channel. Next thing you know, I got some lawsuit. Yeah, room moisturizers. Why does our room moisturizer not sound like that one? Yep. And Thrustmaster joysticks. I resemble that remark. Yeah, this room is dry. Yeah, I think mine needs new bearings or something. I want to change my bearings.
At least you can put it under a blanket so don't make so much goddamn noise.
Right. Man, where is this bear? It says there's a male bear. It didn't say fleeing. I think it, or maybe it did. I thought it said warning call. Where you at, big guy? Tired of shooting the female bears. I want a nice bruin. Oh, that wind is bad, though.
You don't have to be crazy to be here, but it helps. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, us old guys, we're used to it. We know about crazy.
And we've known each other long enough.
Yeah.
We know how to joke.
What's it been, 20 years?
Probably about that. It was 23 for BA, and I've known you just a few years after, so probably about that. Uh, why did it stop? Oh, it didn't. Daggone you! You tricked me again.
Battlefield, Bad Company, I think, come out.
Yeah, we were playing Bad Company 2 with Vietnam. We had the servers. And then we went to Battlefield 3 and dominated in there too. I still have screenshots of all of our server stats, like on game servers first, and then the Art of War Central platforms that were worldwide stats. We were number 2 for a long time, dude. Our servers in the world. That's pretty wild.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. Had a
Yeah,
lot of fun though.
yeah, we did, and we ruled the server fair. We didn't allow cheaters, but it's like you didn't get banned or kicked for saying cuss words and stuff. Stop talking over me.
You wouldn't want to come in our server and cheat, that's for sure.
Nope. Even if we didn't catch you, that anti-cheat we had would have. It was very good, man.
Running out of that server with your tail between your legs.
Yep. I'll have to look on that hard drive because I can't remember what that program's called, but whoever that was that developed that anti-cheat for Battlefield, man, that was top notch because it was better than the Punk Buster that came in the vanilla game. But it used both. You had to have Punk Buster enabled to use their anti-cheat, and the combination of both of them, nobody got away with shit. Oh, 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 I thought I saw him. It must have said fleeing. This bear's gone. Made me waste my spray and everything.
Yeah, I'll have to save some more money up for some more spray. I'm getting low.
Yeah, well, the scent killer sprays $3,000 each time, but once you unlock the individual animal sprays, they're like $500 or $800, and you get 20 of them instead of 10. Or maybe that's a perk I unlocked. Or
Do you actually think about buying that in real life?
yeah, if it costs that much, man, that's crazy. And these bullets, good grief, man, as expensive as ammo is, at least they're not like what this game cost. 10 bullets for $1,050.
Yeah, actually, they ought to, make the game more realistic as far as buying stuff. Actually.
I consider it a cheat. And well, I guess technically the developers do too, because to play on their official public servers, if you have, there's a mod out there. It's not consider, the gamers don't consider it a cheat; they consider it a mod. But it's actually called a modifier. But it multiplies. It's a multiplying modifier. Your cash, your XP, and like I think that Lady Legend uses it because I noticed she has like 1,100 bullets, for her rifle. You know how much that would cost in game, and she has like 1 point some $1 million in game. So I think she has one of those multiplying things, and that's probably why she streams solo player. Or when she does with her son, he probably has the multiplying modifier because you can't play on official servers. It detects it and boots you, and it also corrupts your game.
It only makes sense. I mean, come on, really. I mean, if you couldn't actually afford to hunt in real life with these prices.
Right, I agree.
You know?
But I don't want to ruin my game by putting a mod on it like that because they expressly discourage using mods in their game. So
Yeah, but these guys ought to get more realistic with the prices. I mean, really. You know?
don't worry, there's a lot of people fussing about that on the official forums, and eventually, that's what I like about them. They do listen. Like they seem to listen quicker and releasing DLC that people want because it's something that makes them money. But they do listen to their constituents. You know, they're people that are actually paying their bills, buying their game, and they make changes and stuff when they do updates. But hopefully, they will do that. Make it to where stuff either doesn't cost so much, or the payout on kills and missions is like 5 times what it is now, so that you can afford it.
Yeah, because if I was to actually go out and actually hunt like this, I couldn't afford it. No way. There's no way I could do it.
Yeah, me either.
I would just give hunting up altogether because there was no way I would be able to afford it.
Now, granted, I've gotten to where one shot usually kills an animal, and like my rifle bullets are 1,050 for 10 rounds, and I made 1125 on an animal, so I've already purchased another 10 rounds just for killing an animal with one of my bullets.
Yeah.
So that you'll get to where you're actually making better money than you're spending, unless you keep killing really nice ones and taxiderming them, because that's what took all my money from 100 and some thousand down to nothing. When Tartarus and I started playing a couple weeks ago, man, we were, between his server and my server, it was spawning some really nice stuff, and we both got some trophies that we put in our lodges.
Yeah, I was in your lodge looking around.
Yeah, I don't like that you have to buy the lodge as a DLC either. Each one of them, when it should be like a lodges DLC, all of them together. You have to, but as it is, you have to buy each lodge. They are kind of penny pinchers like that, if you will. But if you look at how nice their game is, they put the quality into it, so it helps pay for that. For all the updates that they do. So now, what bothers me about this game, granted, now that I'm a streamer, it gave me more content to do on single player, but some of these maps I had already completed all the way through. And when they released the new DLC, I'm not sure which one it was, it reverted some of my maps back to where, like, I hadn't even done those missions. And it made, like, some of them had the green question marks. There was nothing that hadn't been discovered on my maps, man, and they were completed from the single player missions. But yeah, whatever. It gives me something for content. So
Yeah.
I don't like that writing something new disturbs something old in the game. If I've already done it, it should not revert anything and make me have to do anything again.
Yeah, I see a prone over here, but it's kind of behind some brush. I can't get a good shot.
Some of the streamers I watched, that actually made them stop playing the game, man, because it reverted some of the stuff that they had done. And I'm like, man, you don't have to be that childish about it. But it is frustrating. I'll give you that. It frustrated me too, but I'm not going to rage quit. I'm just getting started.
I'm up here prone for it. Get a shot at you. Oh, it took off. Damn it. There's a pronghorn down here at this amp, but I couldn't get a shot at it. Just stand there. Yeah, maybe.
I take all wolf packs with single shot crossbows and muzzle loaders. I ain't scared.
Way on my gun.
I'll tell you what does frustrate me. I'll need to check again, but after finally unlocking that really nicest scope for pistols and buying it, it acts like it didn't work on the Soonberg 454. It's like that thing.
Pronghorn. I don't know if I hit it good
Oh
or
my
not.
God, Helen Keller.
It had to be about 100 yards.
Bless this man's ears. Eyes to see and ears to hear. Nice. Found a mule deer rest zone. I like talking to myself because I'm the only one who listens. You comfy there, girlie?
I don't see no blood, so I must have missed it.
Bummer.
I would have missed it if it's right on. Unless I'm looking at the wrong spot.
Sometimes, like hill and terrain features don't show in your scope. It looks like you're shooting the animal, but it's just on the other side of a, rise or something. Can you even hear me? You're blind leading the blind and dump leading the dump.
Another spot here.
And the thumb leading the thumb. The dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. A woodpecker. Right there be a woodpecker would. There I was, just walking through the forest, talking to myself because my friend can't hear me.
I can hear you.
all alone because no one would answer me in the game.
Just letting crazy be crazy, you know?
I've been talking to you for like 10 minutes and you just not responding to anything. I was like, you can't hear me, can you? Nothing.
I'm looking for a blood trail is what I'm doing.
I know. I've been listening to you. You said you must not have hit him because you didn't find any blood.
Yeah, I don't see any blood anyway.
And I said, bummer. And I was like, he can't hear me. And you didn't.
I heard bummer.
You did not.
Yes, I did.
You would have heard me say he can't hear me still. Because I said that right afterwards.
I heard bummer, and that's all I heard.
You need to fix that. You need to fix that.
If I knew how, I would.
Something's conflicting.
I think what it is
Whoa.
it's got to be my,
Fleeing.
it's got to
That's a big one.
go up in here a little further and see if I can see any blood. I don't see anything. I'm sure.
Oh, that should have been good.
But I'm sure if I would have seen something by now.
Look, unless there was a terrain feature in the way, I just shot a 4-rated bison. No. Oh, yep, that's him. Oh, stop.
There's no blood trail anywhere.
Where the
Yeah, it might be my
fart?
because I share my connection with my neighbor guy, and he might be doing something that's using some of the internet connection. And we're both on wireless right now, so I can go back to my landline, but I probably have to disconnect to do it.
If it would help, man, I mean, the stream will still be going. Just leave and then tell me when you're back on Discord, and I'll re-invite you. If it'll keep that sound from going out, good grief, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's not just it always happens. It's my internet. It's not you.
Well, it's like you said, it's probably because you're sharing with him on the Wi-Fi. You went direct line again. That's what I did.
Think it's the
Oh,
Discord don't like me.
I did hit
That
it.
way.
I did hit him, y'all. Non-vital though.
For some reason, Discord feels that it has a problem with my connection.
That's weird.
Plug my landline in and see if that helps. Probably won't, but I'll try it.
All right. So it's DSL.
It'll go to the fast connection. Turn the light on. Let me get my phone so I can see the light here. If I lose connection, this is the reason why is
All right.
Do the search. Hold on. I want to do a search.
Good. Run along then. Shut your whore mouth, bear. Chasing me bison.
There, I connected my landline. Maybe it might help. I don't know.
Yeah, it probably will, bro. If you can hear me.
I can hear you.
All right, cool. Gotta check.
It's like landlines are better than Wi-Fi.
Yeah, man, it's a solid connection. It's a direct connection, not airwaves being grabbed and interfered with by other radio frequencies like Wi-Fi does.
I mean, I have a
It's a bear
new
zone. I gotta get it.
router that comes out 5G, but there. I have a net
Net zero.
router that has
Oh,
no, it's a
ouch. Oh, my shoulder.
since those Netgear routers.
Oh yeah, Netgear. That's what I meant. Net Zero's a provider, I think.
Netgear router that has 5G on it, and it's really fast.
My Verizon router before I got the fiber when I was still on actual 4G Wi-Fi uh, was a Netgear brand. It was a good router.
They come out now with 6G routers.
Oh, I thought they were 5G was the new thing.
No, 6G is a new thing. The hell, the routers are almost $1,000.
Yeah, screw that. There's my bison, finally.
Yeah, that's too much for my blood. I'm not paying that much money for a freaking router.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Well, I had to buy a new router because the lightning out behind my house hit blew pole in half. Right behind my house. Man, you should have seen that. Hit
Yeah,
that freaking pole, blew the pole in half, and when it did, it um, everybody's televisions and shit in the house burn up. And I had in my house, I had a battery backup, so that saved everything here. It didn't burn nothing up. Well, a couple days later, my router went out, so it must have did something to my router. But the only thing that went in my place was my router. But um, everybody else, it burnt their televisions and everything else.
that happened with lightning where we lived in Hanover County, where I grew up, and my dad's our insurance man. We got all new everything, everything.
Yeah, they paid for my landlord's insurance paid for everything.
Nice.
Like I said, I bought a new router, but I didn't turn from the landlord. I was ready to get a new router anyway.
Cool. So did you already switch over?
I just plugged it in. It seems like it's working fine right now.
Oh, but did you window down and turn Wi-Fi off, or is it still on that connection?
Wi-Fi's still on.
Yeah, never mind.
Seems like since I plugged the router in with the landline, it seems like
Yeah, you're hearing me all right. So
instead of water. I think maybe it just switched over by itself. Maybe Windows 11 does that. I don't know.
I don't either. You'd have to look at your sys tray to tell. It'll either show the Wi-Fi signal thing or it'll show the square like monitor looking thing.
Yeah, I wanted to give up on this because I've been walking around Charlotte and I haven't found no blood signs.
You want me to switch maps back to Yukon or something?
Yeah, it's up to you. Whatever you want. It's your server.
Well, I want to do whatever. I mean, you're a guest in the server, so I'm not trying to just be all about me.
I haven't found no blood, so I must have either missed them or I hit a twig or it blew the bull off or something because I'm sure I was aimed right where I should have been, but I can go down over this hill or further out this way and look for a little bit longer, but I don't.
Well, let me ask you this: do you see the cabin that I'm at now? I'm west of you.
No, I can see your dog on the map.
That is, yeah. You must have to do single player in this map before it'll let you do cabins. I didn't realize that. I thought Tartarus and I played multiplayer, and he kept putting tents down. And when I would find something, I'd put a tent down so he could spawn and discover it. And that's very
Yeah,
weird.
I'm just gonna follow these tracks for a bit. Maybe it just hasn't started to bleed out yet. I don't know.
Oh, you know what? All right. You do that. While you're doing that, I'm gonna check something. I think that's either a skill or a perk that you get later on that you see things further on the map or something like that. Let me look. Passive skill.
I see one laying down. He's not dead, but he's laying there.
That's vulnerable. As long as you're within range of that rifle.
I do think I see blood.
Might be poop, but I'd check it.
There's a bunch of them laying there. I'm in a bad position. I'm in a bad angle. I can't shoot it there because if I do, I'm gonna miss it. A whole bunch of them down there. Have you ever seen that? We just shot something and it didn't start bleeding out right away?
Maybe. If so, not often. Enough to remember. You can still hear me, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that must have helped good.
Trying to see if I can see if there's one down here injured. A whole bunch
Oh, very nice.
Sit on so you don't smell me. Took another shot, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see until I get down here. Took off.
Nice. I just unlocked a skill that lets you your base carrying capacity increase by 15%. So now with the backpack, instead of 29, I can carry a total of 32 pounds. Sweet. Let me throw another gun in here. Yeah, for that turkey right there. That's exactly what I needed. I love that you can use a 22 for a turkey or any bird because it's a class 1 gun.
I see blood there. Vital organ hit. Yeah! There we go.
Awesome, bro.
Blood. I didn't miss him that time. I shot him right behind the head.
Sweet.
Right kind of in the sweet spot.
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you.
All right, cool. Awesome. I'm glad you got
I
it.
think that me putting that other wire in there kind of fixed it. I think this. I'm gonna find that prong where we got a little seal here. He's really bleeding good. Get him too riled up so he can lay down and die.
It's turkey track.
I can hear turkeys over here.
There's a male pronghorn by me that snorted. I'm looking for. Ooh, oh no.
There's a whole bunch of them took off over here.
Well, I've only been seeing the female and shooting them. I want to shoot a nice. It looked like it said he was a nice one.
Yeah, I see a whole bunch of turkeys right now. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Down here. Trying to find where this one went to.
There's the turkey.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them down below me, like I said.
Yeah, I just saw the one that was clucking at me. I'm looking for this pronghorn now. Oh, there he is. Oh yeah. Now I do want the other scope. Oh, that's way too far. There we go. Oh yeah, dead on the spot, bro.
Here, I have no idea where it went to. I got the blood trail, but it's like it. I took the blood trail, and it's like it's showing where it went, but it's like poof after the blood trail. I'll keep going the direction the thing is, but I don't see any other tracks.
Oh wow. Ruh-roh. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I took a screenshot for Steam and it like froze the game for a second.
Yeah, I can hear you good. It's like that fixed the phone.
Excuse me.
Oh no. I don't see no tracks. I don't see no more blue marks. I don't see no more blood marks.
Sometimes you have to turn around 360 degrees, and sometimes, wait a minute, before you do that, pay attention to what direction you were going. So you know where to start again. Anyway, turn around 360 degrees, and then all of a sudden the tracks will show up. It does that to me sometimes too. It'll just be nothing. And you're like, where did the tracks go? And you turn all the way around, and it's like, oh, okay, there's a blood spot.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to where I left off the track.
Yeah, that helps sometimes too. Just going back one or two and then retracing.
Yeah, it's just I'm in real high grass is what it is.
Well, I was gonna tell you, bro. You could, if you have a tent on you. Do you?
No.
Well, you got the tents with that pack, didn't you?
Yeah, but I didn't take any of them.
Oh, well, I was gonna say if you put down a tent, you could go to the kennel and get your bloodhound out, and he'll track it for you, and that levels him up. Huh? He's only sober.
He might have went here and maybe jumped sideways down the hill. I don't know. Check down here. Because he looks like he was headed. When I seen it last, it was headed northwest. All right, unless for some reason
That's exactly where I was.
it might have did a
Yeah, they'll turn and deflect for sure. If they either hear you and you
Oh,
spook
I
them,
think
or if something else
I
does.
found it. I found it.
Nice,
Right here.
nice,
That's
bro.
what it did. It did a south jump.
Yep. Sometimes the very last blood spot or track will point you in the wrong direction, and you can clearly see the animal laying just off the other direction from it. It's like, why did you try to lead me off the wrong way?
Yeah. Left humerus
Ah, more bear.
male.
Oh, it says pronghorn. That looks like bear poop. Oh, now it doesn't.
There we go.
Chocolate covered walnuts. I hear they're good. You should try them.
There we go. 957. Cash reward.
Nice. You got 360 on your score, too. Look at that. You're finally on the scoreboard.
Rifle scope reward.
Yeah. You get the cash reward, the XP reward, and then the weapon reward. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where's that? I don't know, King.
That'd be a good shot, you know that.
Yeah.
Even in next. That's still here.
Turkey habitat. Oh no, mule deer. Interesting.
Get down. Maybe they can lay down. How about that? Steady my shot. Lay it down.
Maybe I want to make all this noise in the brush instead of walking on the nice road. Oh, you missed? I mean, some chocolate covered walnuts over here. I heard they're good. You should try them.
With a 243.
I'll tell you what, I put the 7mm in my inventory, and it's good from classes 4 to 9. So from 4 all the way up. If you've got that unlocked already. It just dropped that pronghorn right dead in his tracks, man. At 160 some yards. Oh, plains bison fleeing.
I got him. I got that turkey.
Nice, bro.
With a 243.
In the air. In the air.
On the ground.
Oh. You should. I've got some old stream where I've shot him in the air from a long ways flying. That's pretty cool too, with a rifle.
Yeah.
And a pistol.
About 40 yards.
Man, I am finding some need zones that I didn't have. Good grief.
Yeah, I got him. Let's see what we got here. I should have a good score of that, right?
I don't know. Collect it and it'll tell us.
65 yards.
Nice. 88. But because it wasn't vital organ, I don't.
713.
713. What are you talking about?
That was my score.
Oh.
There we go. We're getting some points now.
No, that was your cash was 713.
Yeah, my cash.
Your score was 88 for that one.
Yeah. Not too bad. I'm getting some points now.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and getting experience points as a player by collecting the animals. So that's more important than multiplayer score. I don't give a crap about that. I'm just having fun with friends. It ain't a competition.
Yep.
Or not for me, anyway.
I'm not playing it for competition. I'm playing it just for fun.
I pick on Tartarus like that because sometimes, man, that fucker will, oops, that dude will shoot everything on the map, and it's like you look and he's got 8,000, and you got like 300 and something, and you're like, bro, can you let me have some? I mean, you kill whore. Antelopes or pronghorn? I was gonna say I don't think this has antelope.
You can call them both.
Well, there is a difference, but antelopes are in that safari one that Tartarus has with the lions, man. And there's what are those things called? The gnu's and man, it starts with a W.
I figured that they would have ran off after that last shot, but they're right here. How far are they? They can shut them off. They're just standing there. 130 yards. Better not. I better wait. They're coming this way. So.
That's close enough for that rifle.
Well, I don't trust myself.
Oh my goodness, Mister.
This rifle sways a lot.
Oh yeah, if you're still that unsteady, then you're right. You need to get closer. You know, going to a kneeled position helps also. And do you hold shift when you go to shoot?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say I didn't know if you knew about that.
I'm gonna try to lay down right here.
Yeah, prone is the best. The most steady shot, especially if you hold shift. Be right back. I need a drink. Man, Tartarus must. Never mind. I don't want to say that on stream.
Oh, I missed him.
That was in the face.
I shot right over him. As I shot, I let go of the shift button and my scope in the air.
Oh, maybe I did get him.
I'm gonna look and make sure I didn't hit him, but I know I didn't hit him.
I thought I shot him in the nose.
Yeah, as I shot, my finger slipped off the shift button, and my scope went up in the air.
Oh, as I shot, he turned, and it looked like I hit him in the nose, but I think he might have dropped. No, he ran off somewhere, evidently.
I think I did hit that one earlier, because there was one over there laying down, and the other ones were walking around. But there's no blood, you know. I wonder if is that one just not bleeding, you know?
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if I hit mine now.
Because like I said, there was one that was just that one all by itself is laying down, all right?
That's what this was, too.
And the other ones were all walking around. Well, after these ones crossed this road over here, then it finally got up and then it come over. If it was hurt, then why would it wait so long, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe I might have pulled off and, or maybe one of the bushes that was behind it, and maybe the bullet ricocheted hit the leg or something, you know?
Well, I seem to have missed mine, too. I don't know how. Let me look at that. I was zeroed, right?
If the underbrush has something to do with this
It does, and like I said, it doesn't display terrain features properly at distance. Sometimes it looks like a clear shot, but there's a little bit of a hill just in the way. It's like,
where I shot,
man,
it was behind some of this laurel, and I think that laurel might have displaced the bullet a little bit, and I think that's where I kind of missed it.
yep, I missed my bison also, bro. Don't feel bad.
Uh, it happens in real life, even. I know how it feels.
Yep. You don't ever want to believe it. You're like, there's no way I missed that.
Well, I know it happens, because the gun that I have in real life, there's many times I've shot at a deer and missed it and kind of scratched my head, and I thought, well, how? And then I retraced my steps to where I thought the deer was, and I looked. There's a broken branch on the path. And I thought, okay, there's how. The
Yep.
bull ate that branch, and that's how I missed it. Because
Yep.
then I started. From then on, I started hunting fields. I quit hunting forests.
Or you just got to make sure you clear your shooting lanes if you're in a, seated position, a stationary position in the woods. Any place that's a clear funnel or a game trail that you can sit up off of and clear the shooting lanes to maximize your chance for the best shot as they come through. And for different scenarios, because you got to take into account, which way is the wind going today, or at this time today, because it switches. Bro, that happens here bad because I live right on the river, and it'll swirl. Like the wind will be going one way, and 10 minutes later, it's literally blowing up the river now. It's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's many times, like I said, I missed deer because, or else I'll shoot at the right spot and end up either a gut shot or a spine shot. Spine shot's okay, but most of the time the spine shots you gotta shoot them in the head because they're there laying. They're not dead because
Yeah, they're
all you do
flopping.
is sterilize them. Because they can't get up, but they're still alive.
Yeah, and they try. They keep kicking, trying to get up, and it's like, oh my gosh. I don't like bad shots either. I'm like you. I'd rather make sure I got the right shot and it's clear, and of course check my beyond the after shot so that there's nothing behind him that if it goes through, I'm gonna hurt someone or something, and then I take my shot. So. But because I live on a hill, that gives me advantage. Also, when I shoot and when I hunt the fields down by the river where I shot that doe, if I'm up on the hill like that, I'm elevated like in a tree stand, so I've got a downward angle, and I don't have to worry about what's beyond so much. It's just dirt. And I had a neighbor that tried to get me banned because she didn't like the gunshots and she didn't like hunters. And she was literally right at the top of the hill. You can barely see the house from here. It's different neighbors now, but she tried to get me in trouble. And at that time, our sheriff was the game warden in this area. And he came out and he looked at where I hunt, where my stationary blinds were, and he was like, nah, you're fine. He said, you're elevated higher than the 15 feet that law requires. He said, everything's a downward angle in the dirt. He said, just make sure that nobody's around. And I was like, I know, sir. And he goes, so yeah, she was mad as crap because she couldn't stop me from hunting.
Yeah, there's always them people.
Dude, that lady, you probably remember this. She took me to court for criminal trespass for weed eating the property line. And it wasn't even me that did it. I went to leave one morning to do a satellite dish when I used to do that. And as I was opening my, main front door, there was a sheriff's deputy had already was swinging open the storm door to reaching to knock on the big door that I was opening. And we both kind of got big eyes and looked at each other like, I was like, okay, can I help you? And he goes, you David Rohr? And I was like, yes, sir. And I said, what is that in your hand? He said, a warrant. I said, for what? He said, do you know a Susan Estes? And I said, yeah, my neighbor, right? Or I shouldn't have said that on stream, sorry. I was like, yeah, right up the hill behind me. What did I supposedly do? And he said, criminal trespass. I said, wait a minute. I said, where did I supposedly criminally trespass? And he said, we don't even want to be here. He said, she specifically requested that you be arrested. I was like, really? And I was like, sir, I'm getting ready to leave to go do a scheduled appointment for a dish installment. He's like, we're not going to arrest you. He said, she requested that, but it's our discretion. He said, but I do need you to sign the back of this to say you'll appear in court. I was like, oh, don't you worry. I can't wait. Once I found out it was for weed eating the property line, I was like, yeah, I can't wait to get to court. So, yeah, I'll be there. Let me sign it. I beat that out of court so bad. But yeah, that's how petty she was. And then she took me to court for scraping the right of way road. You know, the I come in and out of. I'm the only one that actually lives down this road. They only have right of way on that road to get to the riverfront property. And I'm fixing the road to get to my freaking house because it was so effed up, dude. It's not even a gravel road. It's listed on the county deed plats and as a fire trail from where they used to log this. Anyway, I scraped it with my tractor blade. I put a nice peak in the middle. I did it right, dude. Exactly right, where it tapers on either side to shed water. And she filed a case in court from the neighborhood, what do you call it, association, the Mill Pond Road Association. I was like, when we got to court, I blew that one out of court too. I was like, oh, sir, or your honor. I was like, I wasn't even aware that there was a neighborhood association. I'd like to be a member of that. And he goes, well, you're required to at least be offered by law. I said, well, I've never even been told about a Mill Pond Road Association. I've lived here for 16 years. At that time, it's 28 now. Anyway, yeah, he just chuckled because he knew what I was doing. I was destroying her case, man. Anyway, she had this big shot lawyer that's famous here. His office is right across the street from the courthouse. And I destroyed his lawyer, dude. Her lawyer, man. I made him. He got so mad he turned red in the face and like started to act out of character. And the judge had to scold him, which made him even more upset. And yeah, they lost the case. But I proved to him that not only was the property weed-eated on my side, but the poles that she put up are actually on my property by a foot. And the judge at that point, he goes, you know, Mr. Rohr, at this point you have the right to sue her for destruction of private property. I said, I know, Your Honor. I said, but I'm not petty like that. I said, so I turned at her and I looked and I said, so do you want to move the poles or do you want me to? And man, like the Bible says, where you can see heaping coals on top of someone's head, an angry person, you could see that. It looked like that woman was about to explode. She was so angry, man. But yeah, every time she come at me with that stupid stuff, and it's like you're literally wasting my life and money taking me to court over what they call frivolous lawsuits. And because she had done that twice, the judge told me on the second one, he said, you now have the legal right to sue her. I said, I know, sir, Your Honor, for frivolous lawsuits. He goes, yes. I said, yeah, my father was a law major, you know, from college. Anyway, that was his major, and his minor was religious studies. But anyway, I was like, yeah, I'm well versed in a lot of it. I said, I'm not a lawyer. I said, but I know a little bit about a lot of the law. So anyway, I blew that one out of court too. But yeah, it's like I'm not petty like that. I'm not going to just sue somebody because I can. Because the old saying or adage, what goes around comes around, I believe in that. Karma. If you become that person and start suing somebody for every little thing, somebody's going to end up suing you. And all the money that you made, you're going to lose again. That's just the way God works. So I don't act like that because I don't need to. I just try to be the good person that I was raised to be. Don't mess with me. I will destroy you in court if you come at me like that, but I'm not so petty of a person that I'm going to turn around and like sue you for everything that you got. That's just ridiculous. That's what's part of what's wrong with the world is everybody is so rah, 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 at each other's throat like that. That's what they want because united we stand, divided we fall, as it used to say. That they want us divided. The whole racial thing, the whole uh, gay phobia thing, LGBT, LMNOP, TSD, all the alphabet. Anyway, and the plus sign, evidently. They keep those people so angry at us thinking that we hate them. And I don't hate you. Like I said before, I just keep that out of my face, man. If you want to be that and that's your lifestyle, that's cool. But I don't need to know about it and I don't need to be told that I have to accept it and I have to be tolerant. No, I don't have to do anything except pay taxes, breathe, drink water, and die. So that's about the only things I really have to do in this life.
and adjust your humidifier.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, gotta have that. So make sure it's working right.
But because they keep us like that to where we can't get along, they know that we'll never rise up against them because we're too busy being at each other's throats. Oh, finally, a mountain lion. And she's chasing. I wonder if it's me. It could. Or she is getting closer. Oh, that is such an ominous sound, man. That's as bone chilling as the wolves when they're growling coming at you and you can't see them yet. Oh, that gun it. Tartarus asked me to send the invite like 5 minutes ago and I started talking and never did. So he just said it again, but anyway. There. You're invited. You have now officially been invited. Uh-oh. She is about to eat me, I think. Let's put this collar out and get her. Mountain lion. Give me 7 mil. Tarzan like blah blah blah. Uh-huh. Well, get in here. I invited you. What you waiting on? Christmas? It's right around the corner. About time, bro. What's up?
I can get the crossbow.
Here it comes. Bro, I got a bobcat coming at me face to face. No, I don't want a binocular. I want a gun. What am I gonna beat him with the binocular?
Uh-huh.
Hey, kitty, kitty. Hey, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, what's up, bro? I've got a cat about to eat me. Maybe. Oh, give me my. I'm about to mess up anyway. I got this 8x16 scope on here. I want the raptor sight. Red dot. She must have smelled me and went on. She stopped growling. Or else
She's thinking, that guy's dead, leave him alone.
she's silently stalking her way in. Oh, yeah, she's still here. There's the growl. Come on, kitty, kitty. Oh, you're right there. I don't see you, but I can tell by the bushes moving. No, not that. Come on, girl. Show yourself. I thought I saw Spot Animal for a minute. Come on, cat. Where are you? She is right dead in front of me somewhere in these weeds. I need a tree stand or a tripod. Yeah, grrr. Well, come get some. You're gonna make me charge you in a second. Yeah, you better flee. You flea begging cat. They made it sound like she was a lot closer than that. Alright, moving on. What a waste. Man, we've been going for 3 hours already. Alright, time out, everybody. I'm going to end this stream and start another one because 3 hours is plenty long. Anyone who joined, appreciate you watching. Hope to catch you on the next one. For now, the Virginian out, but we're starting